Okay, today we're going to get into sponsorships, our sponsorship CRM, our client portal, how to create and book ads in the calendar, and the sponsorship storefront. We're going to do these in 4 separate videos. We're going to go very high level. We're going to go very in depth. Obviously, this is one of the ways you may monetize your newsletter, and a lot of it is public facing. So I want to make sure that I get this right for you guys, and so that you can use probably one of the key features about our software to help you monetize and help you get some revenue going for your publication. So from the dashboard, you're going to head over and you're going to go to sponsorships. So on your sponsorship dashboard, we have like a revenue tracker that will hook up to your Stripe once you get it connected, your revenue over time, and a couple different things. One of the big things being the click analytics. Yes, each one of the URLs that you embed in any of your creatives will be tracked so that you can tell your sponsors, and for your own peace of mind, how many people are clicking on their campaigns. And I'll get into that in a separate video, but that's a very, very unique feature because a lot of the ESPs right now don't track per sponsorship for direct partnerships. And so you have to go digging through links and stuff to create packages and updates for your sponsors. So for today, I'm going to walk you through just how to add a sponsor in, and then I'm going to go and get into the booking calendar. So again, this is going to be I think a 3 or 4 part video series. So just stick with us and let's get into it. So first things first, your sponsor list. So this is how you add a sponsor into the CRM. You're going to come in here and you're just going to add sponsor. You're going to add their name. I'm going to use mine. Company today is just going to be Acme Corp. You're going to get the email address that you have on file for them. You can give them an active status or archive or inactive. Today we're going to do active. And industry, this is important because whatever industry you put in here, we're actually going to be tracking links by industry as well so that you can see what types of sponsors perform best in your publication so that you can have the best knowledge to actually go and target more of those sponsors within said industry. So today for Acme Corp, we're going to put in construction. So we're going to create the sponsor. There you go. So now you've created your sponsor. They have a little card in your sponsorship CRM here, and you can click into the sponsor. So right now they have no revenue, no active bookings, and no anything like that. So let's say that you had actually negotiated a long-term partnership with this construction company, Acme Corp, and you wanted to book them in. So what you're going to do is there's a couple ways to do it. You can do it from this screen here, and you can go to bookings, and you can hit create booking. What this is going to do is it's going to take you over to your calendar under scheduling. So you actually can't book anything yet because you have no ad types. So I need you to pay attention here because this is very important. Before you do anything to book an ad in our software, you need to create an ad type. And what that means is it's just the type of ad in your newsletter. So you get to make this up. And I'm going to just go through a couple today and create a few, but a lot of them in newsletters are typically called a presenting sponsor. So you're going to type in the position number within your newsletter. So if this is, the top of your newsletter, it's the first sponsorship in your newsletter, it's position number 1. Then you're going to add a description if you'd like to, and then you're going to price it. So I'm going to price this one at $250. Now the max amount of ad slots for this specific ad type per issue, I would generally always keep this at 1, unless you have a bunch of different banner ads or event features, then you might do 2 to 3 or 4 or 5. So this is where you're going to add the constraints on that ad. So max word count and image height and width. So this is typical image height and width of a newsletter. So we're just going to keep that at 600 and 400. And then the max word count, I'm going to allow this sponsorship type to have 100 words. You're going to toggle on available for booking. If you actually wanted to take out this advertisement at any time, you could just toggle this off and it would no longer show up in the booking calendar. Again, now you're going to come down, and this is imperative for the booking calendar because you're going to toggle on the days that you actually have this sponsorship available to book. So important. When you are doing this, you typically want to book this in on the day that you write, not the day that it goes that it goes out. So if you are writing on Sunday or Monday, I would put this as a Sunday sponsorship. So I'm going to put this in as Monday so that when I go in on Mondays and check my sponsorships, it'll show up on Mondays. And we're going to do this as every single day because we run a publication daily. So every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, this presenting sponsor is available at $250 to book. Create ad type. Now, there's a couple different things that just happened here, right? It created this ad type, which is great. You can edit it or delete it up here, or you can add it to your storefront. This will just easily add this to your publication's public-facing storefront. I'm going to get into a different video. We're going to create another ad type. So we have 3 ad types in our newsletter, so I'm going to create 3 today. The next one is what we call a featured sponsor, and this is position number 2 in the newsletter. This will be $200 an ad and 1 max per issue. We're going to give this person 75 words for their ad, or this ad type is going to have 75 words available, and we're going to do it again daily. Create ad type. Next, we have a banner ad. So this is an image only ad. So we're going to do a banner ad. It is going to be position number 3, and we are going to price this at $100, 1 max per issue, and max word count, we can leave that as nothing, and the 600 image width, and I'm going to do a 200 image height because I don't want the image to be that big. I want it to be nice and clean across the screen. And again, we're going to put this in every single day for our daily newsletter. Create ad type. Okay, so we've got all of these kind of hooked up and ready to rock. I missed the Thursday booking for that one, so I'm just going to update the ad type, and there we go. So all of our ad types are actually booked into our calendar here, or actually created in our ad types. And so what we're going to do now is I just want to go and check our booking calendar to make sure these all appeared in the booking calendar. So you can just toggle to the booking calendar up here, and as you can see, all of our ad types have now filtered into our booking calendar. I know this kind of looks like a mess, but this is actually great because it enables you to see what's available, what's booked, what's partially booked, and has no inventory. Okay? So you can look at it like this, or you can look at it in a list view. I would always look at it in the calendar view. So from here, you can actually add inventory. So if you just wanted to add a random booking on a random day because someone reached out to you, you can just add an ad type that day, book it in as one of these, and the capacity, and throw it on a date. Or you can take a look at your different days here and see what is booked and what's not booked. It's an easy little view to be able to see that. So now that all of that is good to go, you can actually start booking in the ad slots for your customers.